Lasell College was founded in 1851 as the Armandale Female Seminary. Lasell was the first two-year college for women in the century at the time, when a woman's place was considered to be in the home, not in the classroom. Since Lasell's establishment as a female seminary, Lasell has gone through many extraordinary changes that has transformed the campus into what it is today.
We have been in continuous operation on this very site in Auburndale since we opened our doors on November 13th, 1851. And in the years that followed, we did some building, and one of the points of pride for that institution at that time was BRAGDON Hall on Bragdon Hill. And it was a large, grand Victorian building that served multiple purposes. Students certainly resided there. There was dining there. There were classrooms there. I believe they probably had dances there. Studios existed there. And it was a part of our campus for a very, very long time.
Yamawaki is home to many art, graphic design, and other related majors. During Yamawaki's early years, it used to have a swimming pool, which was open to all students to use. It even used to have a swing, which was hung up over the pool, which students could use to swing across the water. Today, Yamawaki has gone through numerous changes, especially the recent remodel of the Wayman Art Gallery, which now houses beautiful works of art done by students or groups of students. A major important piece of this gallery includes the Lasell Liberty Bell, which has been a major part of Lasell's history since the beginning.
This school has grown so much, over the last 20 years, and certainly over the last 16 and over the last 8 under the current president. So we've built new residence halls, several over the last decade and a half. We built the campus center a decade ago, which was transformative for the college. And on the academic front, Winslow Hall was a major renovation for the college, which really transformed a building into a state-of-the-art high-tech academic center. That was followed a few years later by the Donahue Center renovation. That actually involved retaining an old building, tearing down another, and constructing a brand new facility that's really wonderful and so beautiful. And then this new academic center is the last, I'd say, of the trifectory of new academic center construction over the last 2 decades. And it'll really complete a transformation of this college which combines old, beautiful Victorian buildings with state-of-the-art facilities. This project is one of 3 big academic construction projects that have occurred over the last 2 decades. The first was the complete renovation of Winslow Hall. That was completed in 2000. The second was the renovation of what is now the Donahue Center. And then there's this third one, which is the complete renovation of Wolf, taking down of Wass Hall, the construction of a new building, creating one single new academic center on that end of campus. It's the largest construction project in the history of this college.
I think the new academic complex is going to be a wonderful, wonderful addition to this community. People use the word transformational far too often in our current vernacular, but in this case, I think that actually would be an appropriate and accurate word. Wolf and Wass were certainly good at their time and moved us forward dramatically at the time that they were built. But everything has gone so much further now. We wanted buildings and spaces that give us the opportunity to adapt in a variety of ways. So there are many, many things suggesting to us that it was time to transform that part of the campus and to create a new place. This summer, watching it come down, it was sad in some ways. I always am sad to see parts of our history going away, but I'm not sure too many people are crying over the loss of Wass Hall. It really had seen its day, and we were ready to move on to a new place. And Wolf will be with us in some ways because, as you probably know, we've now blown out the insides of that, but the exterior structure stands and is going to be incorporated into the new building. The laboratories are going to be state-of-the-art, but none of them are necessarily dedicated labs to a specific branch in science. They're going to be flexible enough to not only meet the needs of today's students and today's curriculum, but we want to be ready to make those changes that we know are probably coming down the road in the future.